Hello, Falcon Ridge. Welcome to the new location for the workshop stage. I am Jim Schultz. I am stage manager, I am MC, I am the private showcase coordinator for Folk Alliance. So you may have seen this hat before, you may have seen me before. I'll be with you here all weekend. Very, very excited that Vance is kicking it off here for us. So this is Vance Gilbert's performance skills critique. Vance will be looking into the audience for folks with instruments who are interested in being critiqued, perhaps whether you want to or not.
Help me. Help me. Well, that works famously.
Thank you, Elias.
Thank you, Elias.
All right, excellent. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to Vance. Vance Gilbert, everyone.
Thank you so much. Hey, everybody, it's so great to be here. Thank you so much for showing up. I am going to, more than anything else, mime what it looks like to set up a performance on the stage by anybody of any level of what we do. So that is the key to this, is just getting it so that you can perform cleanly without all the encumbrances of performance hoo-ha. And you'll know what I mean by a performance hoo-ha when I do the hoo-ha part. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. What? It's so nice to be here this afternoon. Thank you for showing up. Just when our love got lost, you said that you were constant as a northern star. Constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster in the blue screen of the TV light, I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood like holy wine. Love so bitter, baby, but whoa, whoa, so sweet. I could drink a case of you, darling. I'd still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I am just a lonely painter. I live here in my box of paints. I'm going to stop because that's all you need. I'm doing things that it's going to take about 25 minutes to show you how cleanly they can be done to set it up so that you are in a position to take in music. Now, we live in a world of instant gratification. Scott? Thank you. And that's planned. That's going to be, and we wanted to do that earlier than later. That's a lesson that I will be talking about in a couple minutes. We live in a world of instant gratification. That the shows that show The Voice and America's Got Talent, both of which I auditioned for and got to just before the actual judges on one of them and second round in the other. But you'll notice that on those shows, people get to the crux of the song. They get to the peak of the song before they even get to the chorus. And that's just really fakey to me. That's really weird that they're clapping and hooting before it's just so short a time. It's made for TV. It's made to sell soap. But it's become endemic to what we do. The other thing is you're trying to maintain the attention of people that are supposed to be your audience, and you'll end up somewhere in a coffee house or whatever and playing for people with blue chins. Do you know where the blue chins come from? The blue chins come from the fact that they're checking their email underneath the table and it's lighting up their whole chin. They are eternally distracted. And I'm not going to guarantee you that you're going to escape the distraction. It's going to be there, but I want to give you a fighting chance to get your legacy, your story, out into that community. Legacy, story, and community are the big things that I think about when it comes to doing this acoustic thing. Hi, Carrie. Squirrel. There's medication for that, but I don't care. Oh my God, what a great dress. Oh my goodness, you look so good. It's just, those three things are what we are ostensibly about when it comes to doing this acoustic music thing. Now, last night I was watching a video of Wolfpack, the funk band, and I love them. I think they're great. But they break all kind of rules. There's a lot of gyrating. There's guys wearing tank top shirts and stupid hats and shorts. That's one of the things that I abhor, men and women. I'm not performing right now. I'm instructing, so that's how I'm looking at this. That's why I can wear shorts today. But they break all the rules. But I want to give you, again, you can't cough to the side with this. I got to go to the left. I'm going to cough to the left. Remind me to cough to the left with this thing on the right. Okay. I want to give you a fighting chance to get your story out there to people that might need it, which is the whole world. Period. There is nothing else. That's all I want you to do is get your story out there without all the stuff in the way. So what I'm going to do to start is go from top to bottom, from what looks like somewhat backstage-ish to the end of your song or set. That's going to take a little time, and then I'm going to get to working with a couple of people. What time we have to go till? 4:30. We have until 4:45 or something like that. Is that right? Okay, so we'll go to 5. Anyway, because I'm part of the next thing that's up here anyway. Now, let's just see what a solid performance should look like. A couple of caveats. What I say is boilerplate for most. Please deviate from it in your own lives. Take away from it what you want that works. Like I say, I'm giving you a place to land. Secondly, if I am working with you, I have a treatise of fair play, in that if I bring you up to work, I would like you to understand that what I say or do is in relation to what your body and the sounds your body makes in space and time. And I'm going to comment on it. And none of that is meant to be sexist, racist, anti-religious, ableist, any of the other ists. I'm born in the 50s. My language is changing also, and I just want you to know that I'm just trying to make it so that we can do the best songing that we can come up with. Anybody that's performing, and those of you who are witnesses, will you give me a nod that you understand where I'm coming from? Great. Everybody feels safe? Okay, good. I can say all kinds of shit up here that I went through then. Okay. So let's start from the very top of performance and see what it looks like. So I will be backstage. Here's backstage. Backstage in an open mic. Now, open mic is a Lithuanian French word that means we have music on an off night and we're not paying for it. That's what open mic means. That's why most places have open mics. They're not nurturing any new talent. No, they can kiss a fat baby in the butt. They are just having music on a night that they normally would not have music. And the way, anybody here ever play an open mic? Okay. If you've played an open mic, you know how it works. You go down to the open mic sign up. You see somebody's name at the top of the list. You cross their name off and put your name there. That's how that goes. So that you can get on, and then you can finish and then talk through everybody else's open mic set. That's how that works. So now that we've got that clear, okay, good night. So you're backstage, you are tuned up for the 1 or 2 tunes you're going to do. You are relaxed. You've done your Namye Horenge stop or go or whichever it is, whichever one of those you're doing, and you are just chilling out. And the open mic host is talking about where the exits are, the fact that the wings are 25 cents a piece, 35 cents if you dip them in sauce. If you bite a wing and dip it, you bought the whole bucket of sauce, that's $10. And you're laying out the rules for the evening. Then comes the announcement. Folks, I'd say ladies and gentlemen, but it's a folk festival. Although this is a very conservative part of Connecticut. I saw all the flags. Never mind. But I drove just above the speed limit getting here. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so folks, welcome to the stage as our first open micer for the evening, Vance Gilbert. As soon as they say my name, my butt comes up off the chair. As soon as my butt comes up off the chair, if I am visible, I am performing. I know this isn't very pretty. No one wants to look at a 65-year-old black man's butt. But I am performing. And that is essentially because eyes are on me. That does not mean I have to mug or do anything else. Eyes are on me, and it is time for me to start to make this connection with the audience. So I straighten myself up, and I start heading towards the microphones. Again, boilerplate for me, this is how I do it. Others have different ways. I see people here that perform. I see people here that actually teach performance. But here we go. They say my name. Audience claps, don't clap. And I give the audience a nod. And as I head to the microphone, I give a second nod. That means that there's a connection from here to there where you can make an assessment as to who this individual is. They haven't done anything, but your eyes are on them. And what that avoids is something I call the Oshits. Ladies and gentlemen, folks, Vance Gilbert. Oh, shit. No eye contact. I'm worried about what the setup's going to be. Therefore, the audience is probably a little worried about what the setup's going to be. But if I come up here with some joy and expectation and walk here with some joy and expectation, there's going to be some joy and expectation. And you've got a leg up on what you're going to be doing with this audience. Congratulations. So now you start adjusting your stage as you greet the audience. What I like to do is plug in the guitar first. Now now I'm thinking those of you who play and do like the folk music thing and you play guitar, I'm going to suggest that you get a pickup so that you can plug in so you don't have to bother with the extraneous microphone and such. Just go ahead and have something that is like a Reliant K car, something that goes and works well. I have a good pickup in this guitar, so I'm not afraid to just plug in and jump into my Vance show. So I take this off the stand, and I'm looking at the audience the whole time. I find my way down the guitar. Oh, taking it to here means I'm also addressing the sound person. Tonight it's Scott. Hi, Scott. And I bring this to here. Scott gives me a thumbs up. What does that mean Scott has done? He has turned it down. Otherwise, you get this. I know you did, that's right. So he muted it. But I am plugged in. Mute it again, please. That avoids this. And this is a confidence builder for the audience. We've all seen it. Oh my God, I found the hole in the guitar. And the audience is saying, sweet Jesus, I hope he can find the strings. That's why that's so important. Stay muted, Scott, right? If you can take this off of here and find the entry electrical point for your equipment and still maintain a little something with the audience, you are a leg up once again. Now we can go about adjusting the microphone and saying something to the audience before you play. Hi, it's great to be here this afternoon. Please don't ask the audience how you are. It's how they are. It's none of your damn business. It's nobody's business. You're just creating this relationship with the audience. It's not for you to ask them how they are. They are not going to answer you collectively because you have not earned it. So, I have a special way I like to do my microphone. I do it off at an angle like that. I call it the Al Jarreau, because that's how he used to rest his soul. That's how he used to have his microphone. It has a linearity with the guitar. It's also out of the way, and you can see the temple and how beautiful everything is here, right? As opposed to everything standing up, competing for visual space with me. So that's what I like to do with my vocal mic. And I am setting the vocal mic up so that it is generally 1 hand's width away for general work. For whispering or spoken parts of songs I get here. Loud is back here. Now the lavalier is making it so that that's picking that up. But loud is also an intention, not necessarily a push in volume. Loud is like I say, it's more intention. And those are your 3 areas there. Fingers for whisper, loud within the cone. This has a what you call a cone of influence, an omniographic contraception. I don't know what you call the cone, but it has different microphones have different cones of influence here. This is kind of what is this anyway?
It's a supercardioid.
Supercardioid.
So it's a very tight
Supercardioid. Gonna get you running by. Anyway, so they're generally tight. You're a great sound person. You clearly understand, oh, he's going to be off the mic a bit. You'll roll the attenuation up a little bit. A plain Shure 58, for those of us that do a lot of our show out here, like that, that's your best. The Beta 58, that's the microphone that has the blue stripe around it. That's better for people who tend to work a little closer, better for higher voices, AKA often women's voices. I like a plain 58. They're cheap. This is great, but that's just my FYI. And now I've greeted the audience. I'm not going to ask them how they are. I've said that I'm here. Please also don't say your name again, because that makes the person that introduced you look like an ass. You don't have to say your name again. They got it. Now is your time. Now that you've adjusted this, your guitar is ready to go. Thank you very much for being here. It's so nice to see you all. Something I call a reset, where you step out of the cone of influence off to the side, sort of like 30 to 45 degrees, and you start the song. You come in and you start to sing at that point. Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock as the day begins, quietly turning her the back door key, stepping outside, she is free. Okay, so the reason why that's important is that it makes this a sacrosanct space. You're talking to the audience and having a wonderful, joyous time. Great. You've made one with the audience. And you step away, oh my goodness, singing is about to happen. That's a really very religious kind of thing. Now you're in and you're somebody else. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yes, we're making community. We're all the same. But I'm up here trying to deliver something with my skills. I'm going to dress the part a little bit, and I'm going to play the part a little bit, which makes this hopefully a more sacred space than not. Okay, I'm going to back up some. Let's go down the body. Top of the head down. Hats, it depends on your hat. A plain baseball hat, I'm going to say, is verboten, particularly with lights. A hat will block your eyes. Your eyes, sorry to be klitschy, but they are indeed windows to the soul, and they are a way of bringing your audience over to you. If they can't see your eyes, they don't know what you're thinking. And as I'm talking to you right now, I'm noticing every once in a while, some of you nod at me. You act like I'm talking to you. See you, I see you nodding. Lady, I'm not talking to you. But I am. 3 people, 30 people, 300 people, 3,000 people. Take care of your audience. It's good thespian work. I mean, I don't want to talk about anybody's sexuality, but if you are a thespian, you have already done this kind of work. When you're working an audience and you're singing, you're just not staring off into. You can certainly stare off into space, and your eyes can go back here when you're singing and all the things. But take care of this audience. That's a great way to start making community. Okay, let's come down through the body. I hang the guitar at 45 degrees, not unlike the microphone. Part of the reason for that is that it's just easier to get to everything. Here's where my right hand is. Bring my left hand up. I'm playing chords. And everything is out here. God knows as I get older, I need to see this left hand more. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? I'm doing the best I can here. It's a good thing you're not over here like I used to be. You can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to play an A, you bastard. So that's one of the other reasons. The other reason is that when you become of a certain age and you have a little bit of something going on in the something up here, it keeps it to the side. And if you are to any physical therapists out there? No? Okay. Anybody had to go to physical therapy for anything? Okay, right. Tell me, who do you put through college by reaching for your guitar over the front like that? Oh, your physical therapist son is going to college. If you're reaching across like that to play, bring that guitar around. The sound hole does not fling sound into the audience, particularly if you plug in. It could be at 45 degrees. Your sound is made here. Anybody ever record guitar in a studio? And they put the microphones here, don't they? They never put it over that hole. That's because the sound coagulates on its mastication out here. That's how they manifest all of the pulmonary is out here in its secular protraction. So that's where that happens. Not here by this hole. So stay away from the hole. That didn't all come out like I wanted it to right then. Thank God I'm entertaining and cute. Anyway, so let's go down further through the body. Keeping time. I'd rather you keep time tapping your foot than swishing your hips. Some people, this gets distracting after a while, and you'll see the whole audience going. So I like for much more to be able to keep sound, time through the foot. You can tap the toe, you can tap the heel, you can heel toe, you can do what we call, I'm gonna get, can I go that far? Yeah, I just want you to see these feet. There's a toe, there's a heel, heel toe. You can do what we call the gospel rock. Go side to side, whatever it takes. I'm a real fan of tapping the foot if you can, because singer-songwriters, we operate on Eastern Standard Emotional Time. There's no getting around it. No one wants to play with us. No one, hey, you want to come over and play some? You ask like a drummer or somebody, you want to come over and play? No, I got to wash my comb. It's like they'll come up with any, because we follow lyrics. We're Einsteinian when it comes to time. We bend it. Nothing will help. It's going to sound crazy. Nothing will help your writing and singing and songwriting more than working with a metronome. Put that metronome on to where you think it's going to be. Put it on double time, what it is, and practice whatever it is you're doing with the pick or your fingers until you're bored with it, and then put it down and do it again. Metronome is particularly if you have that friend that has come up with some money and says, let's go in and record your album and get this stuff down on tape. One of the great ways to get ready is to play to a metronome. And you will not notice yourself getting better immediately. You won't see it, but it will happen over time. It's like dance lessons. It's like any repeated movement thing. It's like a backhand in tennis. It's like a foul shot. Even if you're not athletic, it's muscle memory, and it's sound muscle memory to be what do you call it when you smell sound and stuff? Synesthetic, about it. That's it. You can start to feel and smell how on time you are. Okay. So, we've got that kind of performance stuff down. If you have somewhere in a song where you are able to take a little break, whether it's fingerstyle or with the pick, you don't have to call it a guitar solo per se. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be ripping it, but if you're playing a G and the song's going along like this, la da da da, la da da, da da da, da 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 da. You see what I did? I stepped over here for what was ostensibly a little guitar solo. And the reason why that's important is it just gives the audience a different look, rather than taking everything here. You could step, a lot of people will step back. What that does is take the light off of you. Particularly women, I don't want you to step back from anything. Stand your damn ground while you're playing guitar. And I'm going to go off about that in a little while too. Play your guitars. I'm going to use a vulgar term up here. I apologize ahead of time. Do not find yourself caught as a chick singer. There, I said it. Just because you have a beautiful voice and a great lyric, play your guitar. Go for your inner Bonnie Raitt. Go for your inner Nina Gerber. Anybody know who Nina Gerber is? Yeah, she's a monster. She'd be on all my stuff if she didn't live on the West Coast. So I had to go with a white boy. Anyway, So yeah, that's, play your guitar. I would be the first one to say, yes, playing solidly is what's most important. Just playing and keeping great time. But if you have an opportunity to play some guitar, that doesn't mean take a solo on everything, but don't simplify your guitar so much to the point that it becomes a non-existent part of what you do. And you can say, well, you know, they'll love my voice. Travis pick, 3/4 time pick, Latin style. You know who was great at all three of them and still is? Joan Baez. Oh my God, her right hand is a monster with things like, I was nothing to him, he was the world to me. She could play a monster 6/8. She was great. I got a couple albums, I was like, well, Joan Baez, whatever. I was like, so that's just my pitch to you babes and those identifying as such. Play your damn guitar. Okay, where was I? So taking a little solo over here. The other thing I'll be working on to help you get you out of the way of your song, and that's another thing I'm going to throw at you. I'm trying to get you out of the way of the song that you're playing, out of the way of any of the music you do. Another great way to do that is to play less guitar. I love messing with you people. This is so fun. And they've already paid me, so I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to play a little bit of Sean Colvin's Steady On. I'm going to play it two ways. I'm going to play it, and you'll see what I'm talking about getting the guitar out of the way. China gets broken, and it may never be the same. Ships on the ocean find a way back again. I was weaving like a drunkard. Okay, yeah, you're looking at me like, honey, can we go get a sandwich? She's like, let me start that again with the way I would like to choreograph that song if I played it. I would start with that same theme, nice. China gets broken, and it may never be the same. Ships on the ocean find a way back again. I was weaving That's how you played a G when you first picked up a guitar. Ready? Here it goes. Now I'm just having you do it in time because you've worked with the metronome. Takes a little bit of articulation with this hand. And pull up. And get. And what I have done, and what you will be doing, is actually informing the audience that they are a better musician than they profess to be. You'll have people come up to you at a gig, you play so good. I don't play anything but the radio. And they're a liar. Because there's so many things musically that ways you have brought them into what you do and what they do. The first was tapping the foot. They're keeping a certain amount of time with you. Then comes the guitar. You make the sound. There's a G, suspended G, add the C inside of it, G, G, then you get out the way. They're still hearing that. They're hearing the harmony go by. If the song is half decently written, they're hearing the harmony go by as you sing because you're hitting a lot of notes that are in that harmony. You're bringing them across with you. And then last but not least, there's a really spooky thing like swallows. You ever play somewhere a brand new song? I'm speaking to the singer-songwriters now. Playing a brand new song somewhere and the people in the front row are singing along with you? That's some scary stuff if you've never played it out. All you played it was in your bedroom. You want to go check your windows, make sure people aren't climbing up to the third floor looking at you. They're singing right along with you. It's called pre-singing. They want to be so much a part of what you're doing, they're following your mouth. If you could put a mic in front of them, they would be, starry, starry night, paint your palette blue and gray. They'd be like, they're just saying some shit make no sense at all, but they think they're singing with you, and that can be disconcerting. What you do is thank those people and make them buy a CD for putting you through all kinds of shit. So anyway, okay, we took the solo over here. Let's end the song. Let us end the song. There. End the song. We have all been to open mics and such where people are and it's like, can I please have that last 5 minutes of my life back? If you didn't care about it, what am I supposed to do? So that's a big part of what I think of as being in it. End the song. Even if you feel like you did a C- job on the song, a good ending. I love Dar Williams will often end the song. This is Dar. Have you seen her do that? And the pig comes up, it's like, I'm like, every time Dar does that, I'm like a bull. Now, she's a brilliant performer. She knows just how to butter that bread. So we end the song. Tuck your pick away. Take your thank yous over here. Thank you very much. Doesn't have to be audible. It's audible now because I'm using this thing. Thank you very much. It's intent, once again. It doesn't have to be, thanks. Thank you. Thanks so much. I add a little thing to mine. I'll often, I give them this, which pisses Jody off. The other thing I'll also do to end a lot of my shows is I do this. And people that know me know what that means. That's, I love you, and I love things that fly. And anybody that knows me knows why that's important, because I am an amateur aviation historian, and my little way of connecting with some people that might be at the show that also understand what I'm about. And I start breaking down my stage. I've taken my thank you over here. I turn to the sound person. He gives me they give me the thumbs up. I displug. Same way I plugged in, I don't look. I drape this over for the next person. And I start leaving my stage. I give a nod from here. Make my way towards the backstage before the curtain. I'll give another nod, or wherever it is I'm going to end up. I sit, and I'm done. Come out of your performance self so that you have a voice for the next day. So that when you're hanging with your friends later, you're not, how was it? Yeah. Well, did you like my show? Yeah. No one wants to hang out with the penguin after your show. So you're over here, and you're chilled, and you're ready to go back to the, oh my God, did I almost say it? Yeah, to the CD table. No one buys those anymore. To the CD table and hang out, and hey, thanks, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Go ahead and be your damn self at that point. And there's your sacred space. If it's an open mic, the host has already jumped up and waved their arms around. Wasn't it great? Ah, ah, ah. So it's only going to be sacred for so long. But you just did a very important thing. And that's not arrogant. That's you just doing your important thing. If it's not important to you, how can it be important to somebody else? Do your important thing. Do the lovely thing. Go backstage, finish. Woo, look at that. Man, oh man. Wow, Dad, look at that microphone in place. What, there was an arrogant acoustic Negro up there a minute ago. Now look, it's just like a cool place to be. All right. A couple of things as I work with people. As I'm listening to the song go by, when you come up, and if you're brave enough, I see two people look like they're going to do the thing. Let's talk about sitting versus standing for a second. Excuse me, I got to check the time. Okay. Sitting versus standing. I love it if you can stand because it just gives you the opportunity to be more of you doing your thing. Sitting is automatically and immediately self-limiting. Sitting is great if you're doing a ballad in the studio, however. It just gives you this sort of hyper-ownership. I love to sit in the studio. I don't need all my diaphragm. If I'm singing a sweet, quiet ballad, I don't need to shove on the microphone and everything else in a way that is just too big. But for other work, I'll stand. But sitting, sure. You look like you might be sitting. No, you, yes. Are you going to work with me? You're going to stand? Okay, good. And you, because I don't see a strap on your guitar. Oh, there it is. Awesome. Fantastic. So I'm going to be listening to lyrics as they go by a little bit, maybe making a suggestion. You can bring up your hit if you want to. Bring something if you don't mind. Bring something that is unpolished. If you feel like it, we could take a look at it. This is a very supportive group of people. Show them how supportive you are. Go ahead. There you go. They can be supportive. Yeah, that's it. Y'all clap too long. That was not worthy of all that damn clapping. But yeah, so that's Bernice, is that one of them fold-up ass guitars in there? It looks like are you sure? Did you leave the neck home? What? Okay. All right. I'm gonna do a couple of more fledgling people and see how far we get. You good with that? Because we go to a quarter of, and then we have another thing going on up here. So, I'm going to let's see. Which one of these should? I'll do it like that. I don't need my guitar. Is that? Thank you, Liam. Oh, look, a guitar stand. You the man. So one of the things as I work with you, I would love it if you were willing to freeze when I ask you to freeze, and it's usually to illuminate something that is absolutely on the money. That's what I like to freeze. I'm not going to freeze you in the middle of something that is not quite working, and it's to help me instruct a little bit. And when I ask you to freeze, I would like you to give me a second grade freeze and not a preschool freeze. And there's a big difference. So here's a preschool freeze. Tell me to freeze. And now a second grade freeze. Because they want to be cool. They want to get everything right. So, welcome to Vance's mid-afternoon on a Friday open mic. So glad you could make it. I'm glad you're here. Yes, indeed. I hope you had the wings. I plucked them off the bird myself. Bird is still hollering in the back. Yes, indeed. Poor bird. I don't give a damn. Anyway. So glad you're here. First up to the stage, Mary. That's M-E-R-R-Y, Mary. All the way from, where are you from, Mary? Okay, we're not bringing that. Oh, okay, all right, we'll bring it then. All right, Mary, folks, let's hear it for Mary. Now, Mary and I have a deal, because she's really, really working hard on something brand new. I generally do not have people bring up their lyrics and things to the stage because it takes away from the show, but we will work around it. Yes. Okay. Oh, some things that I didn't cover. When you come up and adjust your mic, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. However that works, lefty-loosey, righty-tighty. Don't just honk on it if you can help it, because in the middle of your set, one day, this will happen. And there's no recovery to that. You're like a 65-year-old man on a first date. Okay. Wow, did I? What? Why are you looking at each other?
Thank you.
Awesome.
Hello, everyone. Is my mic on? Hello. Where's the sound guy? I don't see him.
Now he's there.
Yes, I'm from Derry, New Hampshire. Can you hear me? No? Hello. Hello. Test.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
This is my new guitar. What do you think? It folds up like that one. Okay?
Yes, you're ready.
Freeze song.
I love the reset. It's great. Step back. She came back in. It looks like she was about to sing. And I stopped her because I have the power. And I love me. Mary, take it again, please.
This is a song I wrote. It's called Once Upon a Time.
Okay, freeze. So, I'm going to ask, is Once Upon a Time in the song anywhere?
Yes.
So, I'm going to ask you to not say the name of the song if the name of the song is in the song, because what that does, it takes away our drama. That's what it does. So, and the other thing was, this is a song I wrote. Nah, let's leave it off. So what we've done is edit your introduction to, hi, thank you, I'm glad you're here.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Look at that, how beautiful that is. What?
She was pretty in a farmer's wife kind of way, and he was a farmer. She was nervous.
I'm going to stop you. I want this mic down a little bit more because you're craning up at it just a little teeny bit. Okay? All right, you're good. From the top, please.
She was pretty in a farmer's wife kind of way, and he was a farmer. She was quiet, never had much to say, but he could tell a story. In the summer of his 27th year, she finally had a baby. He was nervous, didn't know what to say, and so he told the little babe a story. Once upon a time were the first words he said to Annalie, his newborn baby girl. And what he didn't know is that inside Annalie, a little boy was somewhere in the making. The two were quite inseparable. She helped him on the farm. She drove a tractor by the age of 10.
Stop. Can I stop you for a second? Can I touch you?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Here's what I'm going to ask you to
Yes.
do. I'm going to ask you to put this foot like 3 inches forward. That's a big 3 inches. There you go. Now what you have is your hand is here. You're singing out towards the audience, and you don't have to move your head off of the mic to do that. You've got your little crutch over here still. It's not going anywhere.
Okay.
All right. Take it from the baby. That was getting exciting. What was it? The baby one. Newborn baby girl. There was a newborn baby girl. No, she finally had a
Once
baby.
upon a time were the first words he said to Annalie, his newborn baby girl.
Uh-oh.
And what he found was that the word. No, I'm all messed up now.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you take it from Once Upon a Time?
All right. This is my problem. I forget lyrics. I can't remember.
That's all right.
Once upon a time were the first words he said to Annalie, his newborn baby girl. And what he found was that, no, what he didn't know was that inside Annalie, a little boy was somewhere in the making. The two were quite inseparable. She helped him on the farm. She drove a tractor by the age of 10.
Time is great. Time is crushing it.
You could not get her in a skirt. It just got in her way of hauling hay bales right beside the men.
So what is that line? Oh, became right beside her man.
The men.
I want all of that line closer to the mic.
Okay. Of hauling hay bales right beside the men.
There you go. Great. So now, stop for a second, and I'm going to screw you up. You have a vocabulary you have to go to now. For places, because I love how bravely you go down in your bottom register. It's beautiful. I love it when women that folks identify as such. Can I just say women? Can we say that for now? Okay.
I'm a woman.
All right, baby. Now we got that clear. I love it when you're fearless to go down in your bottom register, but you now have to choreograph the tune so that you can do that. So you have the tune over there. You can start making hash marks. Running out and running inside the men.
Hauling hay bales.
But when you go high,
Right
you
beside-
need to have that
right
hand.
bes-
You need to be off.
Hauling hay bales right beside the men.
There it is. Nice.
What's next? In high school, when the prom came round, was the last straw for her.
So take that line
She
again.
told in high
What, stop? When you say prom, I'm giving you multiple things to do. When you say prom, I want you to put prom over here. Prom. So you don't pop the P.
In high school, when the prom came round, was the last straw for her. She told her mother first, and it went well. But when she told her father, he had not one thing to say. He got up and went outside into the barn. And all at once that pretty wife knew what she had to say. She gently looked him in the eyes. I know what you are thinking, I know what you're about, but we don't need to agree to love somebody. No, we don't need to agree to love somebody. It's not his life we're living, and it's not about you.
Okay, there's something I want you to do, Mary. I want you to take one of these lines Because we know the melody, and it's come around about 4 times now. I would love that melody to come back again for the 5th time, but I would like the next line to not have a melody at all. Kind of spoken, tossed off. So what is this next line?
We're gonna love our boy and we will call him Bradley. We're gonna love our boy.
What was the line? The person we call Annalie? Is that Annalie will never will be gone. The thing you need to know, spend a little time with him. Speak that. Spend a little time with him. I will, when it comes time for you to say spend a little time with him, I'll pull your hair.
All right.
All right, ready?
It's not his life we're living, and it's not about you. I'm gonna love our boy and we will call him Bradley. I can't remember the words.
The person.
The person we call Annalie never will be gone. The thing we need to do is spend time with him. I'm trying. Spend time with him.
No melody. Spend time with him.
Spend time with him.
You're still singing it.
Spend time with him.
Still singing it.
Spend time with him.
Still singing it.
Spend time with him. Spend time with him.
There it is. That's the one.
Spend time with him.
So take it from the person we call Annalie. Person we call Annalie.
The person we called Annalie never will be gone.
Get ready to speak.
The thing we need to do is spend time with him.
That's pretty good. Keep going.
We can mourn the loss of our girl and still love Bradley too. Now go out into that barn and tell a story. Once upon a time.
Okay, let's do a little arranging here. For Once Upon a Time, just play strum through the chord once. Just
once upon a time.
Next chord.
Were the first words he said to Bradley, his newborn teenage son. And what he found was that the words of his quiet wife were true.
Slow it
and that
down.
the time he spends with Bradley is a treasure.
Repeat that last line and take it slower.
When the time he spends with Bradley is a treasure.
Go ahead, girl. Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo. Nicely done. There's a thank you off to the side. Break down your stage. Make sure you get the sound person's attention before you pull that out.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Thank you so much, Vance.
Well, you're not done.
Oh, we're not?
No, we're going to talk for a second
okay.
here. We're going to talk. First of all, your voice is like a ringing bell.
Thank you.
And that's just such a draw. Your voice is like...
Thank you.
Your voice is so beautiful, I would love to hear less of it. And that's the truth. Yes, I would like you to speak more of the song, which makes your singing even that much more mellifluous. Oh, yeah, like that big-ass word, don't you, don't? Yeah, that I would love you to get out of the way of your song. So you have these lyrics here. There's no sin in you making a hash mark here or there as to where you need to speak a line, where you need to slow down, where you need to just do the one on the guitar. And that just gets, because this is Francis Child style ballad. Am I right? There's no, it's like A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. And ballads are a lot of English ballads are written like that, but they need an opportunity to have the various parts of the song set apart from each other.
Okay.
Other than that, you just crushed it. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you're great to watch.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
just beautiful. I don't mean that in a sexist kind of way. There's a glowiness to her work that is just, it's gold.
Thank you.
It's gold. Thank you.
Very much.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Oh, look at it says on there. Oh,
Love your life.
I love you. You're the best.
Thank you.
Get off my damn stage. Nicely done, Mary. All your papers defenestrating and everything. God. Nicely done, Mary. Mary, how come you weren't nervous or anything? You just don't give a damn, do you? Huh? No, you don't agree. You're living your life right now, aren't you? There's a big-ass lesson right there, isn't it? That's right. Fantastic, Mary. Thank you for being so willing to be the first up. And thank you for letting me put you in a position for illumination and instructional purposes. Get it? Porpoises. Is this on? Anyway. What's your name? Yes! Amy. What you gonna do? I think I'm in love with you for a while, maybe longer if you do. You get it? Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Folks, welcome to the stage, Amy! Take your time, Amy. We'd love to do this today, though.
Did I miss stairs or something?
No, you did fine. Yeah, come on, you can come. The next one. This one's mine.
Oh, I'm tall. So. Hi, everybody.
So let's do it from here.
Thank you.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
Thank you.
There you go. So you whispered something as you came on that I would never want any audience member or the previous performer to hear you say. I'm tall. Never comment on anybody's height or your own once you're up here and even before you leave. If you comment on, if somebody was shorter than you, you don't know what they've been through. If they are taller than you and you're a diminutive performer, you don't know what they've been through. You don't know. When you adjust the mic, and if you're very, very tall, never comment. Same thing for people of shorter stature. Same thing, okay? Super. Freeze. Didn't matter how long that took, and it didn't take long. That was about 5 or 6 seconds. Feels like an eternity. It's 5 or 6 seconds. It's still, you're still connected to the audience, and it's gold, absolute gold. Nicely done.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was a compliment.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to cut you. I'm not going to cut you down while you're up here.
So before I sing, woo. Some guitar. Hello. That's really loud. Hello. Oh, that's really soft. Everyone hear me all right? Would you like me to start?
Yeah, let him deal with that. You go ahead. He will hear the feedback. He will also hear whether it's loud enough in the audience or not. You don't have to say a word.
Okay, thanks. Just wanted to say I'm happy to see all of you. I see a lot of friendly faces in the audience, which is really nice.
Okay, freeze. I want you to reset. Yeah, that's a beautiful intro. I want you to step to your left about a little bit more than that, and start over there. That's it. I want you to start your tune over there and come in on the vocal, wherever that is.
Heading down the road in front of me, holding up just enough for today. Riding off to find another dream, ending up lost and rough on the way. Even though I lost my way, my heart still sings. Guess I never had a taste for finer things. On the other side of all that sorrow brings, find your wings, find your wings, hold on. Hold on till the broken dreams you borrowed are gone. Hold on, hold on. On the other side of dark comes the dawn. Hold on. Heaven is a place inside of me where I go when I run far away. But I could never hope to be that free, or to know life's enough anyway.
Okay. Oh, to know life's enough anyway. I want you to get out of the way of that line. This is starting to sound like the first verse, which is beautiful. You're a beautiful singer. I don't want to hear any more singing for a minute. So that line, I need you to try to speak. So can we take it from the chorus? Hold on, hold on. Come into this verse. Find a line to speak, because you have earned the right to not sing. Your time is great. All of this smells great. Just great. Okay, from the chorus.
Chorus. Hold on, till the broken dreams you borrowed are gone. Hold on, on the other side of dark comes the dawn. Hold on.
Don't give up any ground. Stay even with your microphone. And in.
Heaven is a place inside me where I go when I run far away.
Speak something.
But I can never hope to be that free, or to know life's enough anyway.
That's all sung.
And I know.
Again. Find one of those lines and speak it. Yeah. Yes.
On another one?
No, you didn't speak any of that.
Oh.
That was all sung. You're so busy singing that you can't stop singing.
Okay.
Okay. Try again.
Heaven is a place inside of me
Speak it, whatever it is.
where I know.
That's pretty good. Try it again, do it again. I'm going to squeeze this up. Can I touch you?
You can touch
Okay,
me.
go.
I'm very touchy-feel.
Okay.
Heaven is a place inside of me where I know. I forgot the lyrics.
Oh, you just... That was it. Where I go. Just like again,
Where
chase
I
it.
go. Okay. Heaven is the place inside of me where I go just to find far away. I forgot those lyrics.
Okay. All right.
But I could never hope to be that free.
Speak it.
Or to know life's enough.
Sing it.
Anyway.
Yeah, you can break the line up. So go back and break on. Let's do a 201 kind of thing here. Go back and get that. Break the line up. The first one, spoken, sung. The second one, sung, spoken. Go ahead. Top of this verse.
Heaven is a place inside of me where I go when I run far away. But I can never hope to be that free, or to know life's enough anyway. And I know 1,000 trials away from me, caught in every thought and every fault I see. On the other side of all that sets you free, follow me, follow me. Hold on,
Speak one of
hold
these.
on.
Yes, the one I'm looking
Where
for.
the boat
Oh,
gets
no.
tilted.
Yes. I was falling.
Hold on, hold on. On the other side of dark comes the dawn.
Stop. You notice now she's given the permission to do that. Hold on is like all outside the bar, like, hold on. Just like, oh, shoot, I can do anything I want now. And that's what that does. It gives you permission. We have to fold up. You sound great. Your sandals are beautiful. Your toenails are wonderful. Great, so break down your stage. Scott. She's ready to go. Take your thank yous off to the side. Thank you. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, that's great. That's great. No, thank you for letting me twist you around like that. This is all it's about. Twisting you around a little bit, getting you out of the way of what you do. And I don't generally do this, but I'm going to take the opportunity now. Any questions? Somebody got a damn question. Yes. If you have a story that goes with the song. So, your story that goes with the song should either be, and same thing with introductions, should be either historical or hysterical. It has to be one or the other. If the story is supposed to be all supportive of the song, I'm going to say you need to go back and take a closer look at the song. The song should be doing all the work. But if you have an intro that is so funny, or you have a piece of history that is so well told, in truth, it ends up being a little piece of its own. It ends up being, and it's kind of cheating doing it on an open mic, because that means you've gotten two little performance pieces. But that's a great question, and that's the answer for you. If the song, if it needs that much support, then it needs more than just the little story in front of it. Yes. Yes. Next question. No, it is all of the above. Try it. The recorder on your phone. I mean, you'll be surprised how many of us actually sing into our phones just to check where we're at with stuff. There's so many ways to quickly record what you do, and look, if I have Mary, and what's your name, my friend? No, not you. Amy. If I have Amy go home and Mary go home and choreograph where they're speaking this line and such, yeah, that's a lot of work. It sounds fakey coming out of the gate, but what it is, it's no different than a capo or any other tool you might bring to the stage. It's just, will become more natural later, but you're trying it on now, like a strange suit. So that's what's key, is that you give it a shot and try it, and then you start to be able to smell where you should and shouldn't be speaking. I like, particularly in the second verse when you have stuff going on, you're weary. I want everyone to sound a little bit weary, like they've been through this. If you're telling that story, you've been through the story. Tell the story. You've been there. You've earned the right to speak some of that story. And then when you sing it, it has power. It's gold. Somebody else have a question? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see a lot of performers like going back and forth with the sound guy about the monitor. Is that like
It's nerves. When people go back and forth with the sound person about the monitor, it takes a lot of verve to just go ahead with it and figure out that there's got to be a kind way of, can I have a little more monitor? One of my things that I say is, can you hit the Aaron Neville button? I ask for all kinds of stuff that way. But yeah, in an open mic situation, you don't want to spend all of your love time chasing perfect sound. Get it close and be ready. That's the best I can give you with that. What you do when you make a mistake, you mean like my career you're talking about, that mistake? You keep on trucking, that's what you do. You make a mistake and do this instead of following the biology major that I was at Connecticut College in New London and getting a job teaching biology at some damn high school. No, I'm doing this. It's time. Time is if you make a mistake lyrically, keep time. And come in where you can. Don't stop. Just keep going. get as much as a song done as you can. Look, you've got a legacy that you're putting out there. You have got stories that you want to tell, and you're making community. If you get a portion of any of those three things done, you have done the world a world of good. That's all we're asking for you to do. Even if the song is for you, about you. I see the damn time sign. I'm the next one up here again. You're working me to death over here. Shoot. No, you know what? I'm going to sit here and talk for another 15 minutes. No. What you going to do, fire me? Shoot, how many other black performers you got here? I'm the only chip in this cookie except for him and that guy, and they look alike. What the hell? I need to shave my head just to hang. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. All right, yeah. That's his way of saying I'm going to kick your ass when you get off the stage, too. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of this festival. I've been playing Falcon Ridge for 25 years now, and it's gold. You're going to have a great time if this is your first time. If it's not your first time, you should be ashamed of yourself for dressing the way you do. Thank you so much.
We'll be back in 15 minutes, folks.
Thank you to the sound crew. This was gold, absolute gold. Thank you, Daria.